All right, mini bike video today. We got a Coleman CT 200U Predator 212. So it's from Harbor Freight. It's their cheap $150 engine. I put this aftermarket Mikuni carburetor on there. That was 20 bucks. A header pipe for exhaust. That was 20 bucks. No governor. Ah, fuck, what else? I got a tack for it. It's not a bad unit. I can't top it out. The rev limiter, whatever, is set for probably 6,600 when the valves start floating. I can get up to 5,800. That's 52 miles an hour on that dude. I'm talking no fucking suspension. Chinese from back tire to front tire. Just a fucking giver. Here, better look at that header pipe. Whoop. Ass exit. Runs awesome. I'm 300 pounds. On a kid's toy, that's fucking hauling ass. Alright. Now to this. 1980 Yamaha Chappy. 50cc. Right there. We got a 140. That 140 was 300 bucks. Had to buy a wire harness. So there's 20. What else did I buy for this fucking thing? Got a $10 sprocket up front there to get a little more speed out of it. It's got the blinky blinks tail light. Headlight is right there. This fucker's actually street legal. Title is coming. Got a $12 seat cover on it. Duct tape. Oh, I bought the exhaust. That exhaust was 30. Paid 50 bucks for the thing. I'm into this thing less than 500 bucks. With a title, street legal. I could probably get 1,000 for it. I don't fucking know. That thing. I got maybe 500 into that. I could probably get every bit of 800 out of this. Now, how cool are you if you got two fucking mini bikes in your garage? Yeah. You really don't know what else to say. Oh, so that's a 140. It's got a manual 4-speed in it. This 212 is fully automatic, gas, rear brake. You got your gas, front brake, rear brake, clutch. Everything works. I just got to hook it up. Got an old battery from work. Yeah. That was getting on the scrap pile, but it actually held a charge at 11.9 volts, so good enough for El Chapo. I got to repaint that front fender. Other than that, this whole thing has been freaking touched by me. So kind of a restoration. I didn't redo any of the chrome. Got new steering stem bearings, new axle bearings, new chain, new tires. Everything else has just either been worked over or painted. I just got done taking it for a ride. 56. This little frickin' moped does 56 miles an hour. 57, almost 58 going downhill. I just did a flat ground 0 to, well, the speedometer said 50. My phone said 53. It's a good unit. Give it full choke, kick it once, it's running. This thing, give it half a pull. If it's been sitting for months, give it half a pull. Just a woman pull. And then yank on it, and it's running. I get 2 fucking reliable units here. I'm getting them dialed in to be perfect, to where I can take them anywhere. The only bad thing is, you can't get plates for that fucking thing. Well, you can order them off Amazon, but it's not legal. Anyways, I was hoping that'd be for me. Got this for my kids, especially my daughter, so she can learn to drive a moped, because she's going to be 14 in 2 weeks. She has mastered it, but now it's too fast for my son, so I got to figure out a way to turn it down so it doesn't pull the front tire off the ground every time you gas it, because he's scared of it. And if you know my son, he's not scared of shit. So, I got a piece of shit power washer. Fuck you. And then we got Charlie back. He's home. He's sort of happy. Right, Charlie? Are you feeling better? I hope so. So, just mowed my lawn. It looks beautiful. Oh, look at this shit. Chevrolet. I don't know. Maybe somebody can use this block. I don't give 2 shits about it. Turns out if you leave it without heads on for 2 months and it sits in the humidity of the summer, yeah, I don't know. I gotta pull the cam out. Coolant overflow, my favorite. So I gotta pull the cam out of this thing, and then this fucker, I gotta break the oil pan off. Try to get those 2 rods out that are twisted. Then I can spin it over to take the torque converter bolts out. Then I can take the engine mount bolts out. And I can take the bell housing bolts out, and this fucker's ready to pull. But it's got full coolant in it, so I gotta drain that, and I'll do that when I do the cam out. All good things. I just been busy. For once, it's actually decent out where you're not gonna sweat your balls off. So that's my update. I haven't done shit on the lube tube in a while, so yeah. Yeah, there's a drill. And I don't have a trailer. I would really like a trailer. Pull behind my Focus. And I could take these guys out. Hit some trails or whatever. Me and the kids. When my daughter gets her moped, then all 3 of us can go out riding. That'd be fucking fun. Otherwise, Alex is going to have to ride on the back of that bike with me. Got the foot pads painted. So they'll go on tomorrow. Anyways, Charlie, got anything to say? No? Well, it's been a stressful kind of couple of weeks with him. So, trying to keep busy. I'm hoping next year to put an engine in my truck. Don't even ask. Nothing's going to happen this year. I have no intention on getting it running before winter. It's fine. It'll sit outside. That's fine. So looking basically just a stock 5.3. That's got good heads on it. Yeah, maybe I'll take it. I'm looking more for just the bottom end. I got some really good heads on it right now. They're high compression heads. Haven't decided if I'm going to turbo it or not. I might just sell all my turbo shit. Just do cam only in that thing. Make it where it's actually reliable. I'm not the best at this tuning shit on HP tuners. I don't know if anybody wants to volunteer some time. I'm a poor white feller, you know. So, anybody wants to teach me some HP tuners bullshit? I don't know. So when I blew it up, it pegged at 18 pounds of boost, which I have, I believe, a 12-pound spring in my wastegate. There is a bolt on the top of the wastegate that you can tighten down apparently to put more pressure on the wastegate spring. So yeah, that's maxed out. When I blew that engine the first time, I did see 20. And there I didn't take any timing out. I was running factory timing. This time around, I took 5 degrees of timing out. I had about a quarter tank of 91 in there, and I put about 5 or 6 gallons of E85 in it, you know, to give it a little more octane. I don't know if that helped. Well, obviously it didn't help. Well, I don't know. So we were just, Alex and I, we took it to cruise night, and that it was running freaking perfect. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better running vehicle. I mean, it ran, it fired. I mean, it was perfect. I could just cruise about 5 miles an hour, roll on the throttle, and the tire, not tires anymore, the tire would spin. But then it would shift right into second gear because it would frickin' bounce off the limiter a couple times, you know. Anyways, bounce off the limiter 2 or 3 times, and it would shift into second gear, and it would hook up and go. So, we were leaving Subway in town here, and the kid thought my truck was fucking sweet, I guess. 14-year-old kid, 15 maybe. He thought it was pretty cool, so I did a little burnout in the parking lot there for him. Then as I was pulling away, there was no traffic coming, so, you know, I'm cruising about 5, 6, 7 miles an hour. Hold the brake down, hold the throttle down. I'm still moving. It's brake boosting. So I watched the boost gauge go up about 6, 7, and you let off the brake, and holy fucking shit. A 5.3 with that much freaking power, doing a launch like that, it's something you don't experience every day. You gotta turbo something. You gotta do the half-ass way to do everything. Just do it cheap. Just do it. So that it was just awesome. Then we did that. And I don't know, I got her up to about 60, 65 on the highway there. And we slowed down for our turn. And Alex was just grinning ear to ear. So he said, do it again, do it again. So we drove past the trailer hood in town here. And I did the exact same thing. So brake boosted her up to about 6-7 pounds of boost, let off the brake. The tire just fucking let loose. It bounced off the rev limiter a couple times, shifted in a second gear, instantly bounced off the rev limiter a couple times. It was really knocking after that. So trailer hood is 2 blocks from here. Putzed her home. Died in the backyard, halfway on the alley, halfway on my yard. So I had to use my trusty Focus to tow it to the yard. Anyways, greatest experience ever. Boost something. I mean, 5.3 is a disposable engine. I mean, $300 you pick one up. Big fucking deal. You know, you got these dudes that are coyote swapping. What, you got 4,000-5,000 into an engine after you blow it up? I'll take this $300 engine any day. So, that's my rant. It was tons of fun. Mini bikes are fucking cool. It's just awesome. Do something. Whether it's going fast on a slow bike, going fast in a fucking 5,000 pound truck. I mean, do something. It's a great time. Yeah. Anyways, have a good one. Those are the bikes. That's a bicycle. And I will catch you next time.